Have you ever felt like you poured everything you had into something that could change your life? Maybe a dream job or perhaps a spot at one of America's top universities? What if, after all that effort, the result was just one word? No. What would run through your mind? Would you fall apart? Or would you use that rejection as the greatest fuel you've ever had? Today's story is about Maya Johnson. She heard that no from Stanford. But what she did next wasn't just a rebuttal to an education system. It was the story of forging her own identity. Her campus wasn't a sprawling university. It was an old garage. Let's see how Maya turned that garage into an empire. The rejected tag from Stanford felt like a total void, erasing all of Maya's hard work. In that moment, Maya asked herself a tough question. Does my worth really depend on one test score? The answer was a definitive no. Maya decided she would no longer follow the traditional metric of success set by the conventional system. She wanted to use her knowledge and skill to tackle a challenge that would solve a real-world problem. She remembered the food deserts in her own neighborhood, where fresh produce was impossible to find. Maya's new goal was set: to build a genuine solution that wouldn't need a diploma, only results. But how would she take the risk of starting this massive dream inside an old garage? And would that torn-up blueprint in her hands ever truly materialize? When the education system shut the door on her, Maya walked into an old garage. This wasn't her college. This was her laboratory. Her goal was to create a vertical farming system that would yield high crops with low cost and minimal water. She didn't use any expensive high-tech gear. She used the fire of her rejection and discarded, recycled parts. When her friend Jason laughed and called her the vegetable scientist, Maya just smiled. She knew her low-cost tech contained an innovative water circulation trick that could challenge the billion-dollar designs of big corporations. Was this innovation just for herself, or was she ready to share it with the whole world? Maya made a bold decision. She took her entire design, all her effort, and put it online open source, for free. She called it Green Print, Urban Hope. It was an unbelievable explosion. Maya didn't seek a patent. She only wanted a solution. Within weeks, her design was being used by hundreds of community food banks and rural areas across America. Maya was no longer just a failed applicant. She was the people's innovator. She proved that true knowledge and skill are not confined to the four walls of a campus. But when word of this social revolution reached Wall Street and Silicon Valley, they didn't come to congratulate her. They came with an incredible offer. Did they want to buy her out or steal her idea? The proposal from the venture capital firm arrived in her dad's old garage. It was an offer for $1 million investment. The system that once told her, "You are not good enough," was now bowing down to the innovator. The email's final line read, "We are not looking at a student. We are looking at the founder of the next great American solution." Maya stood in her grimy garage and smiled. Her certificate of success wasn't hung in a university hall. She had forged it with her own hands. Maya proved, power doesn't reside in your degree. It resides in your innovation. See rejection not just as a roadblock, but as the seed to build your own unconventional empire.